Hey guys, welcome back. In the kitchen again. Today did not work out the way I thought it would. I had plans to do some yard work, do some gardening, and none of that's really working out because it's raining and it's kind of gray and just not a great day to be outside. So when I get bored, I like to make food. So I'm in the kitchen making food again. I'm stuck in the house with the dogs, so you're gonna hear some clicking as they're wandering around. But what I'm doing today is I am making some fermented red onions. There's a restaurant over on Siesta Key that we go over to once in a blue moon, and I always get their fish and chips. And their fish and chips always comes with these pickled spicy red onions on top. And they're phenomenal, they're so good, and I'm really trying to replicate that. So what I'm doing today is I've got some thin sliced red onions, and I've grabbed some jalapenos out of my garden just now. And I've got 2 cups of clean, clear water. I got it through the filtration system on the fridge. There's no chlorine because we're on a well. You don't want chlorine in your water for this. You really want to, if you have chlorinated water, city water, run it through a Berkey or something like that. But the process is very simple. I'm just going to put some onions in a layer. I'm going to put some jalapenos in a layer, and so on until I get, maybe up to about here in the jar. I'm going to put in my salt water. And from there it's going to be just a waiting game, 5 or 6 days. And I think I forgot to mention that I've got 2 cups of water here, and that 2 cups of water has 1 tablespoon of salt. I used my homemade sea salt because it has a lot of good minerals in it. Any kind of salt really would work, but you really want to try to use sea salt or like pink salt or something pure. So anyway, I am starting off with a layer of onion, like I was saying. Just gonna throw some down in there, kind of like so. Shake it so it's flat. And I get some slices of jalapeno. Just like that. I'll throw those in there. That'll be my next layer. And then I'm gonna go back with the onion again. So this is not difficult, and this should be very pretty and hopefully be very tasty. My sauerkraut that I made last week turned out pretty good. I was a little heavy on the salt on that one. Still taking a little bit every day. It's good for my stomach. I'm just not taking a whole lot of it because it did turn out quite salty. Next time around I'm going to go a little lighter on the salt with that one. I think I probably put about 4 tablespoons of salt in that thing, and that was just a bit much. So, live and learn, right? So, anyway, some more onion going in here. Get in there, just like that. And this is a great way also to not waste food, because this onion had a soft spot on the end, and it was going to go bad. So, it's good to use it. And I mean, if I couldn't use the whole thing today, I was going to end up wasting most of it. But now that I'm doing a fermentation with it, it's going to last a long time. So I'm saving myself from wasting food. So I've got my, it's not as pretty as I wanted to make it, but I've got my jalapenos, my onions in there. I'm going to add my brine. Pour it in there until it covers all my vegetables. I measured that out about perfectly, I think. Not bad. And of course, as I was doing in my last video, I showed you guys my glass weight. But just put that glass weight in there, and that keeps everything below the surface of my liquid. Because if you come above the surface of the liquid, you end up with mold, and it just ruins everything. So there's my auto burper. This has a little hole in the center. It allows air out but not in. So that's going to keep everything sealed up nice, but when it builds pressure, it's going to allow some of that air to leak out, so I don't have to burp this every day. And just like that, I've got the start of my fermented spicy red pickled onions. So I'm going to let that sit for, like I said, 5-6 days. I'll come back to it next week and open this up and test it, and I'll shoot another video when I do that so you can see how it turned out. Hopefully this is going to darken up and turn real nice and red like the other ones I like, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So So anyway, if you're enjoying this content, as always, please like, subscribe, comment back for more videos, and I'll keep on posting. Thanks a lot.